Welcome and congratulations! You've been invited to view this recording because your program has officially transitioned to the next step of Grow NJ Kids. You and your staff will be working with our office, the Technical Assistance Center at Prevent Child Abuse New Jersey. In this short video, we'll give you an overview of our role in this quality improvement initiative, spend some time discussing components of the self-assessment, the goal planning process, rating readiness, the benefits of being involved, and what continuous quality improvement will look like for your program in the future. So let's get started. As you know, there are many players in this process, and you may be a little confused about who's who in Grow NJ Kids. So let's see if we can paint a clear picture of what this looks like. The state office of Grow NJ Kids is housed in the Division of Family Development. They oversee all aspects of the initiative. You have just transitioned from your QIS, your Quality Improvement Specialist, who works within the Child Care Resource and Referral Agency on your county level. The QIS is charged with completing initial assessments of your program with a focus on health and safety. Then you move to the Technical Assistance Center, where you will now receive your Technical Assistance Specialist, which we'll explain fully in a moment. While you're on your journey through the Grow NJ Kids process, you're offered additional supports and opportunities as you see listed on the right of your screen: the Workforce Registry, training, and center support opportunities. The Workforce Registry was the avenue you took when you initially registered for Grow NJ Kids. This is also the agency that provides listings of early childhood education professional development opportunities throughout our state. They maintain a database on child care centers and providers and track individuals' professional experience and education. These trainings and PD opportunities that are recorded in the database by the registry are offered by Training Services, which is overseen by the Rutgers School of Social Work. Also, Montclair State's Center for Autism and Early Childhood Mental Health provide workshops on pyramid model and infant and child mental health, as well as specialized supports in the areas of social emotional development and the promotion of inclusion for those centers with the greatest need. Lastly, moving back to the center of your screen, you will meet your raters, the New Jersey Center for Quality Rating, or NJCQR, at William Patterson University. When you're ready for rating, this team will review your documentation, both electronically and on-site, and complete classroom observations, including ITERs and ECHRs. After submitting their findings, your final rating will be determined by the state office. Working together, we all make up the Quality Rating Improvement System, QRIS, part of a national effort to improve quality in early childhood education. Now you're working with the Technical Assistance Center. For the purpose of Grow NJ Kids, the state of New Jersey has been divided into 4 regions, each with a Technical Assistance Center that supports specific counties within that region. The South Region TA Center is overseen by the Atlantic County Women's Center, represented here by the orange outline. The North Region is part of the Central Jersey Family Health Consortium, outlined in green, and the Northeast and Central Technical Assistance Centers are part of the New Brunswick and Newark offices of Prevent Child Abuse New Jersey, both outlined here separately in blue. So what's a TA Center? Well, the role of a TA Center is to provide structured, targeted support for centers enrolled in Grow NJ Kids. To do so, we have a network of early childhood professionals with experience in all the various areas who will work with your center staff in the areas that you'd like to improve upon, to raise the bar of quality at your center, and to ultimately prepare you to be rated so you can receive your stars. So now that your center has transitioned to the TA Center, a Technical Assistance Specialist, or TA Specialist, or TAS, has been assigned to you. Your TAS is your partner through the Grow NJ Kids process. Our first and foremost important role is to provide you with technical assistance. So what's technical assistance? No, we aren't IT workers or computer specialists. We're a team made of professionals with extensive early childhood experience, so rest assured that you have an abundance of expertise available to you throughout your Grow NJ Kids journey. We work to support you and your team through on-site visits, at which time we provide coaching, mentoring, modeling, and consultation opportunities as you work to make improvements at your center. Your TAS will guide and support you through the Grow NJ Kids self-assessment and help you prepare for rating. We'll provide technical assistance in several ways. will help you in planning and goal setting to ultimately develop a quality improvement plan in the areas that you want to strengthen. And this will become your map to use to navigate through your journey. In addition to on-site visits, we'll stay connected by following up and reaching out through phone calls and emails, and we can stay focused and stay on the same page and consistently move forward toward making improvements at your school. At your request, we can schedule coaching and modeling sessions when we'll demonstrate best practices for teachers in their classrooms. Although much of the Grow NJ Kids process requires you to self-assess your program, we can also support your classroom observations and coach you on how to effectively use the tools. We'll also share local, county, state, and national resources that we think will best help meet your goals. Because quality improvement is a long-term process, we will take time to build a relationship with you and engage in reflective practice that will support the needs of you and your staff through the process of change and progress in your program. But remember that your role is most important. This is your journey. You're in the driver's seat, and what you put in is what you will get from this experience, and most importantly, what the children will receive. In addition to on-site support, there are several other opportunities offered through the TA centers. Peer learning communities are regularly scheduled countywide opportunities for Grow NJ Kids participants to strengthen knowledge and skills in the topics and areas that you and your peers decide that you want to discuss. Networking events are scheduled throughout the year to give you a chance to meet others in the process and experience professional development opportunities in less traditional learning formats. And through webinars and newsletters, we provide information, share tips and strategies, and celebrate success with you and the entire Grow NJ Kids community. Of course, you're wondering, how long is this going to take? So, technical assistance is individualized based on the needs of the program, and therefore it will vary greatly from center to center. Ideally, you can expect that we will provide support for your program for about a year before your first rating. During that time, we'll explore the Grow NJ Kids standards through the self-assessment, develop a quality improvement plan, practice the implementation of processes, and prepare for rating readiness. A technical assistance protocol guides the timeline, and your TA specialist will share this with you. After your center receives its first rating, we'll continue to support your continuous quality improvement beyond that and into the future. As you've already discovered, there are many benefits to being a Grow NJ Kids Center. Consider yourself lucky to be a part of a statewide initiative to improve children's experiences, and your involvement will help to shape the landscape of early childhood education in New Jersey for years to come. Grow NJ Kids gives you access to tools and support for quality improvement that can help the administration and teaching staff of your center. As we discussed, this support includes on-site visits, webinars, newsletters, peer learning community meetings, and networking events. There are also other resources in the form of professional development, scholarships, and classroom enhancement grants. Your TA specialist can provide more details on how each of these resources can be used to best meet your specific goals. All of these resources culminate in improved quality at your center and ultimately in greater success for children in their school years to come. In fact, many owners, directors, and teaching staff enrolled in Grow NJ Kids have already told us that their motivation to be part of this program was their desire to improve outcomes for their children. And moving even further beyond the child, many aspects of Grow NJ Kids involve the families, so participating will benefit the population you serve in several ways, resulting in happier, more engaged families. And lastly, the star ratings you earn are another way of showcasing the quality of your center to the community. Being a Grow NJ Kids rated center, whether 3, 4, or 5 stars, enables parents in your community to quickly identify your center as a high-quality program. Let's jump into the tools that you'll use on your journey. The Grow NJ Kids self-assessment tool is your starting point. It'll help you discover where you are in the quality standards and where you want to go as you prepare for rating. Included within this tool, there are some additional self-assessments. These include the Let's Move Childcare Checklist, which identifies healthy best practices in your program, the Strengthening Families Self-Assessment, which is designed to help support the parents and families of the children in your center, the Program Administration Scale, which supports your role as director and administrator, and the Environment Rating Scales, commonly referred to as the ERS or Itters and Eckerts, and these are used to assess the classroom learning environment. So how are you going to get through this process? And how are you going to stay on task? You will be given a technical assistance protocol timeline that lays out an approximate monthly time frame for you to work through your self-assessments and your preparation toward rating. As you can imagine, it's important to stay on task and manage your time appropriately to make sure you're ready for each step as it comes. After you work on your self-assessment with your TA specialist, you'll be able to determine goals for each category. Consider prioritizing your goals within each category by deciding which of the top objectives you choose to conquer first. Once you know what you want to work on, think about who you can get assistance from, what materials you'll need, and how much time you'll need to accomplish that specific task. If you need assistance prioritizing your goals, your TA specialist is always available for guidance. Goal setting can be much less overwhelming when goals are broken into smaller, easier to achieve pieces. You will be most efficient if you're steadfast on scheduling time each week to work on your self-assessment and quality improvement plan. Like most tasks, designating a specific time right on your calendar is the safest bet that you will get it done. Something may come up, of course, since this is the nature of our work. However, be sure to reschedule some time later in the week so that you can stay on track. And don't be afraid to delegate. Working toward quality at your center is a team effort. Not everything can be done by the director and other admin staff. In fact, involving several members of your team will help create a shared vision and will help you move those mountains much quicker, sharing in the accomplishment of your center's goals. And you and your team are not alone. Working with peers outside of your center has been helpful to centers who have already gone through this process. Peer learning communities are available in each county, and these are opportunities to discuss Grow NJ Kids topics with others who are going through the same process as you. Also, if you're one of multiple centers within the same organization or company, working with those specific peers can be helpful to you as well. The Grow NJ Kids process requires active engagement toward quality improvement. In order to stay engaged, your regular, consistent participation is necessary. Do your best to keep your appointments with your TA specialist, and if you do have to cancel, please let us know as soon as possible. But more importantly, please be sure to reschedule as soon as possible. Make it a priority to submit your self-assessment, quality improvement plan, and rating readiness packet according to your timeline. And keep in mind how important staying engaged is, because failure to consistently participate may result in official disengagement. Although your current end goal is to be rated, keep in mind that once your center has received its stars, our journey is not over. After rating, you will be developing a continuous quality improvement plan. We often refer to this as CQI. At that time, you'll determine your next set of goals by thinking not only about what you would like to work on next, but also how you'll continue to maintain the best practices that you have started implementing at your star-rated center. You'll think about whether you will work to maintain your current star level or whether you'll consider shooting for your next highest star. As you determine your plan for CQI, you will continue to receive support from your TA specialist and the TA center. You are still able and encouraged to participate in our webinars, networking events, and peer learning communities. And as a rated center, you may even consider becoming a mentor for others currently going through this initial process. You and your TA specialist will stay in touch via phone, email, and occasional on-site visits. Staying connected will help you stay focused, recognizing that Grow NJ Kids is not a one-and-done process, but an endless journey to keep improving your center and ultimately providing the best care and education for our youngest children and their families. Then, after 3 years of continuous improvement, it will be time for your center to be re-rated. Your center's consistent efforts over those 3 years will be beneficial for your center and will help to determine the results of your new star rating status. Thanks for taking the time to listen to this video. I hope that we were able to provide clear expectations for you and all of our participants. For additional information and to access all of our resources, visit our website at www.preventchildabusenj.org/growtac. If you have further questions, you can reach right out to your TA specialist or to our leadership team. Colleen Hicks is our program director, myself, Christine Conklin, the program manager for the Central Region, or Kim Haig, the program manager for the Northeast Region. Our contact information is listed here. We all look forward to taking this journey with you, and congratulations again. Be proud that you're on your way to paving the road toward higher quality within your center and ultimately to a better, happier, healthier childhood for all of those children. Good for you, good luck, and have a great day.